scared to run. What have I done to deserve a life like this? The devil scared to fight us.
With Pharrell's little brother K.O., I know dudes that are on. I didn't do it. Simply for the fact that, yo, the spirit behind what they're doing, and because I look at the scripture, Old Testament, New Testament.
Right, yeah, right.
Especially in Old Testament where it talks about, yo, as soon as David plucked that harp, spirits left. As soon as he plucked the harp, he ain't sing, he ain't rap.
That's true. But it's a different, you gotta, especially if you go in the Old Testament, if you talking about Old Testament now, because I'm in the Old Testament, I'm reading Deuteronomy right now, like, George, I'm an Old Testament head. I'm with you. Right. I'm a law head. I'm
all in the law.
I'm a law head.
I'm all in that law.
But the thing that I do, the way that I look at it, the law was for that day. Like, and I'm not getting off course.
I know what you're saying.
The law was for that day. Like, they needed that at that time because there was so much other wickedness going on. Like they was sacrificing children. Like God even said, he said I never told y'all to do nothing like that. Like y'all serving Baal, y'all serving all these other guys, y'all doing all these other type of rituals. So I never told y'all to do that. So in turn, he had to go really hard for that day, for that time of day in the Old Testament. That's why I respect the Old Testament because it was such. I feel like God was more establishing a respect, a reverence for who he was and showing his power and who he was. That's how I respect the Old Testament. But that was for that day, you know what I'm saying? In the New Testament and in the days that we live in now, you can't really apply an Old Testament theory, an Old Testament mindset to a New Testament day. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the same time, you can't go to the extreme and be like, okay, bang, to get back on what we were talking about, okay, bang, I'm a gospel rapper, but I'm strictly only doing features from secular artists to get my name out there because this is my strategy. Nah, but I don't think you should deny it and kick it to the curb because, well, Kanye or what if another artist says, oh, look, man, I tried to hop on the song or present something to what this person's cause was. I tried to help their cause out, and they just disrespected me and dissed me. That's not a good witness. That's like saying, well, look, I ain't messing with you because of yada, 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 and I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
I think that's in the same sense of hanging with people that's not safe. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, nah, I'm not hanging with you because you don't go to church.
But I don't see that. I'm not saying hanging with you. I'm saying
hang.
I don't mean hang. Yo, we can play Xbox, but when you make a beat, I'm not going to rap on it because I feel...
that kills me because that's not...
But there's so many Christian producers that don't have a chance. There's so many Christian in the kingdom.
I'm not saying don't give them a chance. I'm saying if Just Blaze came to you and said, look, man, I'm feeling your message. You have a serious grind. I'm feeling what you're saying. I want to be able to support your cause. Here's this beat. You're going to say no?
I have to. Yo, this is what I'm saying. This is what a good man taught me.
Okay.
Dr. Carlton McLeod told me, live your life by principles. 99% of your choices are already made once you establish these principles. So if there's a principle I have where I say, yo, I'm never going to take any music from people I don't know. I'm not even just secular. I need to know your walk. I need to know how you're walking. Are you close to the Lord? Yo, where are you at? Because if you in the secular world, I'm not saying gospel artists don't do this, but in the secular world, they're very treacherous. We all know, yo, the secular music, they out for the money. And let's say Just Blaze have a change of heart, whatever. That's cool. But my principle tells me, yo, I don't work with you. We eat pizza, yo, we play games.
I respect the principle. I respect that. Saying, okay, I'm setting principles for myself, and I'm not gonna rap on anything that's not, from a gospel realm. If it's producer, engineer, features, whatever. But I think that's hindering. That can not, and I say hindering, not to misinterpret like God can't move past whatever. I don't mean like that because we all know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that can hinder you as far as you getting your message because you don't want to only bring a message to save folks.
This is true.
So
I agree with you.
So if you say, well, I'm only going to do, so your joint is only going to reach a saved crowd. It's only going to reach one crowd.
But you're saying
talking about that one time.
Yeah.
But you're saying
I'm not going to just work with them.
Y'all are saying that what y'all the principle y'all have just established is that only unsaved people can reach unsaved people.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What we're saying is that.
I said.
Help me.
I said this is what I said.
You work with a secular producer, right?
Light and darkness don't mix.
Somewhere and says,
True.
Next song I produced that's coming out is coming from a gospel artist such and such. Now this is a crowd of people that would have never known about this song otherwise.
Exactly.
And you know what? For some artists, I honestly agree. God has put that on them. For some artists, But for myself, I don't see that. I don't pray that. When I fast, I don't get that.
Okay, that's a wrong. Okay, I can respect
And
that.
in some instances, I believe that will happen. But especially in Mary Mary's case, you can't honestly tell me they prayed, fasted, and said,
we don't know what they did. You can't. We don't know.
We know our God.
That's their label too. We don't know how the label situation is either.
But
like the label might have said, look, we're gonna put you on this song with Kanye. What are they gonna say? No.
I don't know if I would.
Who do you serve? Your God or your label?
Hey.
No, okay,
Hey,
no
I
doubt.
agree with you on that one.
No doubt.
Hey.
No doubt. But what I'm saying is, realistically, not realistically, like that ain't for real. What I'm saying is, they don't have no control over the answer. They didn't sit here. We're coming at them like they're the ones that chose. Yo, we're gonna. Nah, we come. I'm saying from an aspect of their label might have put them in that situation. Now, no doubt, they made the choice to say, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and comply with it. But it's not. We can't say Mary is wrong for doing that. We can't.
Yes, we
Kirk
It
did it.
ain't wrong.
From this
Kirk
angle,
Franklin made a choice to do the song with Pepsi. He
Yeah.
chose to do
but
that.
so we all seen from the reality show is saved for real.
But she wasn't saved when
Not
she did the
back
song.
then.
She wasn't.
Now,
Not
what do you
back
think
then.
caused that? Do you think possibly if Kirk would have said no, Salt, we ain't doing no Pepper, we ain't doing no Salt, we ain't doing no song with you,
And like
kick it
I
to the
said-
curb, beat it. Do you think she would be in the position?
You're right. I agree
But
with
you know what?
But some
In the same
that's
sense
a
of
case
saying
by
it.
case. After
Yeah.
Kanye did Jesus Walk, he got more evil. He got worse. Nate went to Jesus.
But Jesus Walk wasn't a gospel song. Kanye was just admitting that he needed Jesus.
Like, yo, I'm trying to be gospel. Yolanda Adams.
It was nominated for a Stella though.
Let's say it like this. Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. If Kanye
We
did
out here
Jesus-
live,
if
Carpenter's
Kanye
house.
did Jesus
Great
Walk,
debate.
the same Jesus Walk that we heard now. And then after that, all his songs started to trend towards that way. But he never considered himself a gospel artist or stood up or took a stand and said, I'm a gospel artist. Would Jesus Walk's been okay then?
Because of the song's content, I'm gonna have to say no. Because there was stuff in the song that was very contradictory. It was just him being fleshy, right? I'm gonna say no. But in Salt's case, what I'm saying is, yo, she did the song, and then you started singing. Yo, obviously God ordered that for her.
Yeah.
Because she went from, yo, I'm salt and pepper, or I all of a sudden do salt,
Right.
and Kirk, and I'm saved, for
Right,
real.
right,
I'm saved.
right.
I'm not saying, yo, every Christian artist that work with secular artists are bad, but would you work with a secular artist that's not on? That's,
No, if I was on, no. Now that case, if I was on and I'm established in the game, I'm not gonna go out and get somebody that can't benefit me or push my message further. If you can't benefit my message or my cause, then no, I'm not gonna work with a non-secular. I wouldn't do that. But if it's a situation where I'm on and I'm establishing a game, and somebody else that's an established figure in the game wants to collaborate with me for the common purpose of pushing my cause forward, I'm gonna do it.
so
Course.
then
That's
it
a
sounds
bigger,
like
that's
you
a bigger
only,
audience that you get.
it sounds like
you
you only coming together for what
One cause, which is to get my, which is the exactly. That's, if it's something else, if 50 comes to me, or if anybody, if T-Pain comes to me and says, look man, I got this dope beat I just made, I want to sing the hook, it's gonna be in the club, it's about booty shaking, blah blah blah. I can't do that because that contradicts what I stand as an artist. But if he says, yo, gosh, you got a new project that's coming out, I feel it, I want to be, here's a track I made for it, and this is a hook, and the hook goes with my message and goes with who I am and what I stand for and my principles, no doubt. T-Pain, you might, whatever backlash comes on you, that's on you, but as long as you support my message and moving my message forward, then I don't care what the tool is. If you look at Old Testament, head, so this refers back to the Old Testament. Babylon. As far as Babylon, God said it. He said in the joint, he's like, yo, I'm going to use Babylon to come destroy Jerusalem. Babylon was a wicked, horrible, but he used them, he said specifically, I'm using them as a tool. I'm giving them the power to overcome Jerusalem, to come overcome my people, take y'all, bring y'all into captive, and everything like that. And then after that, the reason why he did that is because he had to purge Jerusalem.
No, I'm taping that.
For certain
Not
reasons.
me.
But whatever the reason is, he used Babylon
You funny,
to do that.
man.
Take them over, Nebuchadnezzar, to take over the king, and then he brought them back out, and then he restored Jerusalem. Right,
Alright, we reaching our time limits. We gotta go. We out here, yo. You already know. I'm Free TV. The Great Debate, Part 2. It goes down. Get like us. I'm Free TV.